Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. What I want to talk about is what I was talking about this afternoon. The time is 10 past 8, but we're at Ask Alexa. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 8:10 p.m.
So I'm sat here in my flat. I did a couple of videos this afternoon, which I was talking from experience and how all this harassment and bullying is making me feel. So I want to carry on from that. So I did a little video saying that basically I've had enough of all this bullshit. It's pathetic, it's sad, it's really not nice. Just trying to get a reaction out of a woman for what I don't understand. It's been going on for 6 years, ever since I moved into this property, well, a week after, and it's really quite ridiculous. It is aimed at my looks, and to be quite honest with you, it's really petty and pathetic. When you think there are people out there in wheelchairs, there are people out there that are disabled, there are people out there that have scarred faces due to cancer. I've had a crooked front tooth all my life and a battered nose, and it really doesn't bother me, so why the fuck would it bother anybody else? This bullying is stemmed from TikTok. There's been many people crying. Some people have actually committed suicide due to bullying from TikTok. Now, it should stop. This needs to stop. They've turned my pain into their game. So my pain, they're tormenting me like fucking demons, turning my misery and my pain into their pleasure, which is right. It's really sick and twisted if you think about it. I have been married. I was married for 18 years. Now, if I was, in quotes, ugly and horrible, I'm sure my husband would not have had 3 children with me. Then I met another man and I had a child by him. I've had many boyfriends that have said that they wanted to come back and see me. I have been without a boyfriend for 8 years. My choice, because I've been abused, and I'm trying to get therapy, and because I am not actively seeking a partner or throwing myself about, I am being called a lesbian, gay. I'm not gay, never have been gay. Doesn't mean I'm against gay people. That's a totally different thing. I'm not gay. They are preventing me from meeting a nice partner because they are slurring my name and saying things about me that are untrue. They are making me feel horrible so that I stay indoors isolated, so they can continue to torment and harass me. So I'm in a terrible state. As you can see, I've got hair. Yes, I do dye it ginger. I think the colour suits me. This is my natural hair colour. I'm not an old lady. I'm not an old age pensioner. This is not a wig. This is my own hair. If you go through my videos, you will see when I've washed it and dried it. What I don't understand, if I wanted a wig, I could wear a wig that is right down to my feet, like some women do, have extensions. This is my natural hair, and I dye it the colour that my hair was in my original videos in 2012. My hair is naturally this colour because my nan was half Irish and she had the same colour hair. So this is my natural hair colour. Right, and it suits me because this is the colour my hair was and is now. So they're making fun of my hair, making fun of a twisted tooth. When you see some people outside that are brave to walk outside, and children can be the most cruelest of all, because they come out with it straight out. If it doesn't bother me, then don't let it bother you. That's all I can say. Some people haven't got any front teeth at all. Some people have no teeth. I'd rather have my teeth like this than go to Turkey and look completely like I've got fake teeth. You know, shiny bright teeth look like stepping stones. Doesn't look natural. I don't want anyone to mess with my teeth. I like myself as I am. I was made this way. And if I'm happy with myself, why should it bother anybody else? I just don't understand. But to get to the point where I'm going out my flat and being ridiculed by unknown persons, they're obviously going down my videos and thinking it's funny to join in with the other harassment that I'm receiving. So every day is like this for me. Morning, noon and evening. It's worse in the evening, especially if I go out in the night time, because they hide in the dark and shout things, which I've gone out and told people about before. I don't know whether it's for a reaction. They want me to come indoors and then start acting crazy because they've upset me. But if you bully someone too much, it can lead to someone committing suicide. I've heard of school children of 13 committing suicide because they go to school and they're bullied because they've got crooked teeth. Now, I'm 50 plus years old. I've lived with a crooked tooth since I was at least 9 or 10, 11, 12, 13. I am now in my 50s. So if the bullies didn't get what they wanted then, they're certainly not going to get what they wanted now. Do you understand me? Because I am not reacting to their bullshit, it's getting worse. Right? Grown men, grown women, not just kids. At least you can accept kids' behaviour, even though it is horrible. But grown adults, not really. If any of these bullies are watching my videos, right, turn the video off, go and find something else to do. Because if you think following me about, laughing at me is going to get you anywhere, it isn't, because I don't care. What annoys me is there's people out there that are not as strong as I am, including children, that do commit suicide due to bullies. They go on and on and on and on, the same old boring record. And it is boring. And to actually stay indoors just to harass somebody is absolutely pathetic. It's not normal. When someone says no, they're not interested, they mean they're not interested. If you want to put a smear campaign against me, then there's not a lot I can do about that. But a true, genuine person will see through other people's bullshit if they're genuine, and they will get to know you if they want to, and they will realise what these idiots are doing and saying is just childish behaviour. I have this every single day. They don't like me doing YouTube videos, whether it's about them or it's not about them. So if I do a video that's not about them, they still bully me. I still get bullied if I'm not talking about them. So if I'm just doing a video, I will still get harassed because I'm doing a video. This is not about, it's about them. It's about them trying to stop me living a normal life. Right? They're the ones that are making so much rumpus and showing off and trying to get me to film. And I don't. So I'm now directing the videos on things I like doing and doing my own thing. And they are trying to prevent me doing that. They can go out, they can have fun. But the minute I do, they don't like it. So I went out to the library yesterday. I went out and I enjoyed myself, even though it was stressful and tiring. But today they tried to stop me from going outside by preying on my looks and being evil. Because you're not allowed to enjoy yourself. They want to control and manipulate and make you miserable. And when they don't do that, they're like babies throwing toys out of the pram. So they recruit other idiots as thick and as stupid and dumb as themselves. Because if they think they're wasting my time, they're not. I'm just laughing at them, and I very often do. If you suddenly hear a song like la 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 la, or you hear a belt of laughter, because I find the harassment funny. It's really quite funny that someone goes to all this trouble to try and disturb me, upset my life, but they're like a sick puppy dog and can't leave me alone. If I'm so ugly and horrible, they're spending a lot of time trying to wind me up. So I went out this evening, as I normally do, to walk my dog. And it was a little bit quieter than normal. And I thought, yeah, there must be something up their sleeve, because I'm never allowed to go outside and be left alone completely. So we went outside, we walked along the path. And my mum is an old lady of 79. She hasn't got a lot of hair and she's not very well. So my mum, before she went into hospital, she told me about how these things happened to her. That they called her a dog. And now they're putting dog posters up in their windows. Dog posters. I thought it was a real dog staring at me. It was a poster of a dog. And it makes you wonder if it's got to the stage that it's so fake that they're making it obvious, so orchestrated, that they're actually literally putting dogs right in my eye view. Fake ones. And when I first moved into this building, a lot of people were putting dogs in their windows. So I'd walk past and a dog would bark, and then another one, and then another one. It's so orchestrated, it's unbelievable. So I carried on walking. I laughed at the dog poster. I filmed it because I thought it was quite cute. A white dog. Carried on walking, and the usual, slamming doors like I'm, every time I walk past a door, someone bangs and shuts a window, slams a door shut. Or they look at me with bags of shopping and then lock their door and look at me as if I'm going to pinch their bag. Right? I'm used to that. And I didn't take any notice of that. Carried on walking, and then I get near to opposite the co-op, and it's, don't mind me asking, but what's that on your face? And the woman sounded really weird. There was a group of them by a car. Don't mind me asking, what's that on your face? And see, it looked like one of them was staring at me. I was walking down the path, and they're looking to see if they're getting a reaction. And I just carried on walking because I was filming down the road. Don't mind me asking, what's that on your face? But they say it loud so you can hear it. And then they stare. And I'm thinking, well, you can say what you like if you want to shout it to the whole world, telling everyone whether she was talking to her mate. Don't mind me asking, what's that on your face? Well, she would only have embarrassed her mate, wouldn't she? Carried on walking down the path, and you've got a car parked in the middle of the road, obstructing other cars, and its headlights are on full blast. And then you've got cars parked down the side, vans parked where they shouldn't be, and it's somebody's got the brain of a little kid. They're not all there in the head. I am a woman. I'm in my 50s. I'm not a fucking dog that goes around breaking things or misbehaving. I'm a woman. And how am I supposed to meet an honest, genuine partner if whoever's orchestrating this is controlling my environment? How am I supposed to meet somebody? I've been threatened, and I keep myself to myself, right? And don't hang around near me. Piss off. Leave me alone. What is your fascination, the obsession with annoying me, getting on my nerves? I couldn't care less where you are, who you are. I don't care. Just leave me alone. I don't care if you go out for 2 weeks. I'll fucking put the flags out, do a dance, and set some fucking fireworks off. I'm not interested. Whether you go out, come in, what you've got, who you're with. So can you please leave me alone? Whoever you are, just go away. I don't answer messages. I don't answer phone calls. So you can't affect me like that. Now you're getting into my real life world and pissing me the fuck off. Go away, leave me alone, and just find something to do with your life that doesn't involve me in it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get help. Serious help, whether I get an undercover detective or something to find out who the fuck is instigating this. It's not fucking real. They want me for themselves, yeah? Whoever it is wants me for themselves, so I can't speak to people and go outside because this twat is smearing my name and saying things about me that's not true. And trying to even stop me from going outside the building. And I'm not their property. I don't know who they are. I've even had both entrances blocked, and I've had to come back indoors and wait till they've pissed off. Just leave me alone, please. See you later.